Sagittarius, let's get straight into your reading. If you're confused about anything at all, then please read my description box or my pinned comments below. And of course, if you're cross-watching for a Sagittarius, then you can just switch over the roles. This is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody because this is still a general reading, okay? Also, any of the zodiacs that I mention, please do keep an open mind, as that could be the zodiac of the other individuals that you're dealing with, or they could just be placements in your own chart, okay? Right, so you have the Two of Coins, that's Capricorn energy. Five of Wands is Leo. Magician is Virgo or Gemini. The Two of Swords, Libra, and then the Hermit is Virgo energy. Now, by the time I've pulled out all of these cards for you, Sag, that Hermit is going to be central to your read. So this energy is the main bone of contention, if you like, because everything else that's going on around you is surrounding that particular card, okay? You then have the Eight of Wands, that's Sagittarius energy. It's coming in towards Sag, please. And both of them just went on the floor. I'll be right back. Okay, right, so you've got the Empress, it's Divine Feminine, or Taurus or Libra, and the Page of Swords. Wow. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Coins, that's Capricorn energy. Right, so Sagittarius, the Moon and Queen of Coins, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. Okay, so Sag, you're currently dealing with quite possibly a recent breakup, right? Now, that being said, I'm not seeing much information about that recent breakup, okay? All I'm seeing is basically you're trying to do your best to move on from whatever that breakup was. You're definitely sitting in your power as well with that Queen of Coins energy. Now, I appreciate the Queen of Coins is traditionally Capricorn energy, but I feel that this is your energy, okay? Whether you're feminine, masculine, gender fluid, makes no difference. It's just an individual who's sitting there going, do you know what? I'm never going to be a doormat ever again. It's someone who is not allowing cruel people to change up how they feel about being in the world. Okay, so it's someone who is basically still very kind, loving, nurturing, giving, but not generous to a fault, in the same way that like a Queen of Cups can sometimes fall foul to. You know, the Queen of Cups is someone who just literally give until there is nothing left. The Queen of Coins is someone who will give up to a certain point. Okay, it's someone who's got boundaries, and you're not allowing the cruel behaviors of other people to make you icy cold to the world around you, basically. Okay, so that's really a nice, sound, stable energy. It's a really healthy frame of mind for you to be in. Three of Coins in the Moon, though. This feels like an outside energy. All right, this does feel like you're being watched. It genuinely does. And you do have the Page of Swords here that is looking straight at the Empress. And of course, the way that those two cards came flying out the deck and both of them landed on the floor, it was quite unexpected. All right, so you're not expecting for someone else to be moving towards you as quickly as what they are, because you're still in this like transition stage of coming out to something and moving into your own energy. you know, after having shared your energy with another, that collapse of a relationship or partnership, whatever it was, has happened, and now you're trying to get back in touch with you, the Hermit. Remember, it's central to your read. Okay, so you're trying to re-collaborate, if you like. You're trying to get back in touch with your true self, your true authenticity outside of a relationship. So you're not necessarily going to be expecting this individual. It's not connected to the one where something's just ended. Like, it's not. This feels new. Something very new about that particular energy. And again, Eight of Wands, you know, if you look at the card, it's not expected. You're flying straight towards something new. And this someone new has had their eye on you for quite a long time, Sag. Quite a long time. Knight of Coins. Now, we do have the Magician here, so I am just going to clarify the intent of this one, especially as it's come out right next to the Five of Wands as well. Why the Magician for Sag, please? Okay. Ten of Wands and Ten of Cups. Okay. That's putting me a little bit on edge. King of Wands off balance. Yeah. There's a plot, Sagittarius. We've just uncovered a plot to try and keep you under the thumb. So you're dealing with an older individual where something has recently ended with, and then you've got new energy down here. Now, the one where things have gone badly with, they're currently plotting to keep you under the thumb, to stop you from moving on, to stop you from moving forward. That they might have clocked on that you've received, the Magician again. They might have clocked on that you've received a better offer. Queen of Cups under there. Someone... See, you've got a really kind, loving, caring individual in your energy. That's the new one. And then you've got like this calculative person. That's the older energy. It's definitely putting me on edge again, especially with that Five of Wands being there. The older one, let's call the older person one, okay, because they were in your energy for longer, right? So that's person one, and then person two is the new energy, okay. Just so I don't start tripping over my own words. Right, so person one, currently plotting, trying to keep you under the thumb. That there's some kind of ploy here that potentially involves a pregnancy. So if you already have children with person one, you know exactly what's going to happen there, okay? That they're going to start manipulating and twisting the children against you. Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, King of Wands off balance, and the Magician. Okay, so that's someone whose intention is very, very selfish. Okay, if you do not have children with this individual, again, you understand where I'm going with this one, right? They're going to try and create children to be involved with this situation. Again, all designed to keep you under the thumb. Now, of course, for those of you who have adult children, the same thing applies. Your adult children are going to be manipulated, or like person one is going to attempt to manipulate your adult children against you. This could also be pets as well. you know, that they could like steal your pets because you love your pets so much that basically you consider your pets as your 10 of cups, as part of your family, you know, as part of who you are as an individual. That there are a lot of people who genuinely do have so much love and compassion for their pets that, like, legit, they feel like their pets are their children. So same thing again. Whatever angle person one feels like they can try and abuse and exploit to keep you under the thumb, that they will use that. Like, that they will absolutely use that. Now, you have tried to remain fair and balanced throughout your dealings with person one. They are not fair or balanced, and you come into that realization has been very hurtful. Okay, and it did make you feel stuck for some time. But now, when you're dealing with person number one, I can see clearly that emotionally you're very closed off to them. You are definitely protecting your heart from person one. Now, what triggers person one to become more desperate is person number two entering into your life with this 8 of Wands, Empress and Page of Swords. The person number two, who has been keeping themselves to themselves for the most part, possibly a Virgo or a Taurus or an air sign, doesn't have to be, but could be. If it's not in their sun sign, it could be in their Venus, Mars or rising. Okay. So again, that's why you really need to keep an open mind with any of the zodiacs that I mention. Okay. Because it's not necessarily going to be their sun sign. And with this being a relationship spread, because it's the middle of the month, for my channel, the middle of the month is focused on relationships. It's more likely to be in their Venus or their rising, okay? So, that being said, I do like the energy of person number two. I do have to be completely honest with you here, because something tells me that person number two knows person number one very well. They're very well versed in the behaviors, and they've had their own dealings with person number one in the past, and they don't like them. They're saying, I've never liked them. I've never liked them. And when person number two heard about this particular breakup, person number two was very happy for multiple reasons. Number one, because they care and love you so very much that they're glad that finally you freed yourself from the grips of this manipulator. And of course, the obvious secondary reason, it wasn't their first reason, it was their secondary reason of, okay, maybe now I can have a chance with Sagittarius, because they're not involved with person number one anymore. Okay, so rivals. These two individuals, absolute rivals. I don't think person number one fully understands how much hatred person number two has towards them. Because person number one is so egotistical that they truly, truly believe that everybody loves and respects them and has to bow down to them. Okay, now, this is a really bizarre reading, Sagittarius, because for the most part, you're on the outskirts of the read. Like, energetically, you're on the outskirts of it. So I'm getting a strong impression that this is taking place, obviously, without you fully realizing that this is going on. Person number two is going to be sending you a message very, very soon. And they're going to be completely open and honest about their intentions. Okay. So that was very short and sweet. What else, please, for Sagittarius? coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation and transition. It's all there. It's all there. What else for Sagittarius, please? Oh! And Cupid's arrow. Yeah. Like literally word for word. Everything that I said in your tarot. Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. You might hesitate when person number 2 reveals their feelings towards you because of that initial gut reaction that you're going to have about, no, it's too soon, you know, I'm too freshly out of this thing with person number 1. I can't even possibly contemplate jumping straight into something else right now. Do you know what? Person number 2, they're going to say, Sagittarius, that is not a problem. I completely understand. When you do feel ready, let me know. That is how sweet and beautiful personality-wise person number 2 is. They're going to wait for you until you're ready. And then at the bottom of that deck, you've got friend zoned. Still friends, just friends. Someone likes someone else only as a friend and not relationship material. So for some, not all of you, but for some of you, person number 2 is a friend of yours. It's someone that you already know. Is one of your friends basically hoping to evolve on the relationship and to actually be in a romantic relationship with you rather than being friend zoned. Again, I don't see that you're going to be expecting this because this individual is such a good friend and they've never given you any clues that they had other things in mind for you. That like literally they were not just your friend in the hopes to have something more. That is not the personality of person number 2. Okay, I'm not getting like a twisted, distorted, self-interested energy off person number 2. I'm genuinely not. I'm getting someone who, do you know what? If you turn them down, again, that they're still not going to think any less of you, that they're not going to stop being your friend, just, you know, because they're not friends with you in the first place just to have something else. You know, that they genuinely do have a lot of love for you. It's a really, really nice, balanced, grounded energy. Very respectful as well. Completely the opposite from person number 1. Completely the opposite. There you go. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah, no shit. And then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Person number 2 is your soulmate, Sag. Person number 2 is your soulmate. Straight up. Yeah. Again, same messages. Look, free yourself. The time has come for you to take back control of your life. Person number 1, very, very controlling. Person number 2 is going to love, appreciate and respect you as an individual. I'm telling you that there's something else to person number 2's energy. That there's a lot more to them than just a kind friend. A lot more to them. That there's like you and person number 2, you've been divinely orchestrated to be in each other's lives, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, that's them having this conversation here with you, Sag. Say, I love you. I want to be with you. I think the world of you. You know, but then still respecting your decision, whatever that might be. It's beautiful. I am so, so happy for you here, Sag. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true with others. So with this one, your dealings with person number one might have changed up the way that you think about relationships. Person number one had you running around after them, taking care of their every need and desire, and putting your own needs and desires on the back burner. People pleasing, basically. You were programmed by person number one to care for them, mother them, love them, nurture them, give to them. And still, with them, it was never enough. You never felt like you were given enough. You never felt like you were enough. Take back your power, okay? Don't allow the twisted version of what love is that was programmed into you through person number one. Don't let that be your reality, okay? Don't let that be the type of programming that makes your decisions for you in the future. All right. So if you're turning someone down, you don't have to feel guilty for turning someone down. If you don't feel the same way about someone, you know, like literally, you don't owe anybody anything. You really, really don't. And if anyone is trying to insinuate that you owe them, that straight away is a red flag, okay? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. And under their weight, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yeah. You take as long as you need, Sag. Person number two is going to wait for you. They're going to wait. They're going to respect your healing process. They're going to respect you as a person. And I don't see them guilt tripping you as well. The same way that person number one uses guilt trips as a way to get what they want off of people. Person number two is not like that at all. What else for Sag, please? Oh, okay, right. Eagle, freedom. What's that? Blue barite. I've never heard of blue barite. Blue barite. If you can get your hands on some blue barite, I have no idea what type of stone that is. I'm honestly, I'm a metal worker. I work with stones all the time. I've never heard of that one. So that's intriguing. I might go look that up myself after this. So being able to fly high, rising your vibrations, they say, raising your vibrations, rising high enough so that people exactly like person number one, they're so low down that they're never going to be able to reach you ever again. And freeing yourself up from their influence. And then you've got unconditional love, diamond. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take the healing message for unconditional love. So we know what freedom's all about, don't we? Freeing yourself from people, places and things that no longer serve you. Rising above it as well, like literally rise above it. Okay, unconditional love. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck, and it has come to you today to remind you that you are love. The love expressed here is unconditional love, which has no boundaries. The energy that makes up the universe, and no matter what happens, embraces everything with abundance in all ways. This love is shared with no expectations of getting anything in return. It is your true state of being, who you are at your core, your soul's vibration. Love is what makes the world go round, and without love there is no life. Have you been feeling a lack of love? Are you searching for love in other people and other things outside of yourself to fill you up? Have you lost yourself and you're trying to find your way home? Are you going through a time of grieving or loss? Have you just split from a relationship? Whatever your current circumstance, know that unconditional love is the answer. Do whatever is required so that you can connect to this abundant, everlasting energy within you. It's not always easy to love yourself without conditions for who you are right here, right now. However, you're encouraged to give it a good go. It's time for you to be kind, compassionate and gentle with yourself and practice the art of loving whatever arises within you. As your feelings and thoughts arise, bring a depth of understanding and compassion through for yourself. Set yourself free with unconditional love, knowing that love is the answer and has the power to heal all. That's absolutely beautiful. And do you know what? I'm gonna honestly struggle to elaborate further on that card, Sagittarius, without literally without repeating everything that I've already just said. Okay, right, so I'm pulling out the swearing cards. If anybody is offended at swearing, then you don't have to listen. If you have enjoyed my content, then maybe consider hitting the notifications bell, and that way you'll be alerted every time I upload a brand new video. It's the Sag, please. Okay. You're going through some tough shit. Yeah. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. So you can get through this, Sag. You can. Right. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Go get some. Stop texting. Stop stalking. Stop checking on that person. Just fucking stop. Spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Yep. Person number one is still stalking you as well. Okay. Like obsessively stalking you. Watching your every bloody move. They need to get a grip. They absolutely do need to get a grip. And also with that one, you shouldn't have to live your life feeling like you constantly need to look over your shoulder, wondering who's up to what behind your back, wondering where's the next attack coming from, this, that and the next. Okay, you shouldn't have to live that way. And then you've got to ask a fucking expert. Wow, don't rely on your friends or the internet, listen to a damn professional. So some of you might be needing the help of the professional authorities to deal with person number one. Yep. So where the resources are available to you, use them. Okay. Sag, please. Highly meditated with a license to chill. So remembering the golden rule with that one. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Okay, don't focus on person number one. Om sweet Om. Have a meditation staycation. And then give that shit up. There's better shit on the horizon. Woo! Yep. Yep. Again, like all of these cards tie in with each other so utterly seamlessly. Like just that read was absolutely incredible, Sag. Really incredible. You're rising above it. And I do see at some point, like for a lot of you, you will be utilizing the help of like your local authorities to deal with person number one, because they're getting out of hand. Like seriously, they need help. They need help. And it's the kind of help that you're never going to be able to provide for them. Not without it making you ill. Okay, I'm going to leave that one there. Beautiful read, Sag. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comments below and in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.